Hello and welcome to Industry Talks with Shobita, presented by Udma. So today we have Mr. Veera Manikandan with us, and सारे industry इन्हें वीरा के नाम से जानती है. So during this interview only, I came to know that Veera sir is among the first fabricators of uPVC windows in India back in 2001. So welcome Veera sir, and thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you very much, Shobita, for this wonderful opportunity. And Udma is creating waves across the industry, building industry. And thank you very much for the call. And it was a fantastic podcast series which we are having already.
It's our pleasure to have you here, sir. So I want to ask you, you were among the first fabricators of uPVC windows in 2001. So what challenges did you face at that time?
The challenges, product acceptance in the market was not there. We were fighting with aluminum products and wooden products because wood was used widely in residential and aluminum was widely used in commercial, and still it is being used. But we could not able to enter into residential because of these two products. But one thing which made us to enter into this was the prefabricated model. The industry had a prefabricated model because we were manufacturing everything in the factory and sending it to the site. So people started seeing the advantages slowly, and then the acceptance of the product efficiency quotient and the noise reduction quotient, all these things started giving a breakthrough with this uPVC industry. I think my first year's turnover, still I remember it was 10 lakhs. The 10 lakhs was very hard, and I used to carry a window sample in my scooter, Chetak scooter, and I used to go to sell it to my customers. But definitely uPVC is not the product to be accepted. It's already been accepted, and we are definitely raising the share of uPVC market each and every day.
So it's all hard work of people like you and many others that uPVC windows are very well accepted in our country now. So let's talk about the present. How is the current situation now?
Can I say something? The current situation is looking very, very promising, Shobita. Because all these days we were been going and fighting it for price, fighting it with my competitors, people underrate the product and all these things. But now the current situation, the market is making, people are coming to a positive player, they are coming to a promising player, and they are seeing the number of years of operation, they are seeing the quality and the consistency of the supplier. So the market is definitely gearing up, and three things which I'll never forget. Food, shelter, and clothing is the basic essential for a man. And basic thing industry, shelter becomes each and every day component for people, and windows will never die. And supply of uPVC windows will be growing. The situation will definitely is going to improve. We know there is a pandemic, there are a lot of hurdles, but always a human being should have hurdles to come up. He will find a new solution to the industry. We found new solutions. We started doing presentations by Zoom. We have 20 years, but I learned doing that, and architects accepted it. And architects were even more clear. We had a face-to-face meeting.
And that is absolutely correct actually. Because when problems come, we do evolve, learn, and adapt to new solutions. And COVID has taught us many things. So what are the challenges are you facing currently?
Challenges are always there. There is always the demand of skilled laborers. There is always a price hike, which because of the supply and demand, we are not prepared for the demand and the supply ratio on the globalization part of it, and price hike of the logistics. God never know. We were importing accessories. The container charges used to be about $500, but now it has gone up to $6,800.
Yeah.
Making windows. And the problem is many units, smaller units, are facing down this price hike and other things. A lot of closing down is happening. And moreover, the labor, the demand of the skilled labor is affecting every one of us. So after COVID, we got, because a lot of laborers transferred, they got shifted to their hometowns, and so we are finding it little difficult, but I think we will definitely overcome.
So, sir, what is your forecast for next year, presuming there will be no COVID third wave?
Definitely, we are expecting at least 20 to 25% of growth in the next few years, definitely next 1 year. That's what we are aiming it out, and it is already we are on the set on the targets.
Wow, that's
Hopefully,
great to know.
hopefully the third wave or the fourth wave or the fifth wave, we are not bothered about it. We get one thing which my dad told me. Uh, all these 50 years he has been into manufacturing industry, he has never stopped working. That is what he told me on May 6, 2020. Let's open the factory, let's work, whatever is it. If people are not coming, let both of us will work in the factory. So we did that. Until date, we never closed down the factory for any reason. All these 20 years, we have been very active. So that's the spirit which we should have it when we run a factory.
Actually, sir, that is the best lesson. Keep going on and never stop working. So, sir, now tell me, what are your expectations from UDMA?
Expectations are huge from Udma, but okay, I know, I understand. And being in the Udma industry for last 10 years, being associated, I think one thing which Udma shouldn't stop putting up the training for the people who see windows, people who are starting uPVC window industry, people who are going to come into the uPVC industry. There should be a set of trainings which should be continuously happening. So I think we should grow as UDMA should grow as an organization across India, and we should start training. And more importantly, is standards for the products and deliverables which we do it, because it's very important as an organization, as we are well structured. We should definitely go and tell, and we should put up some standardization so that this industry will follow the standard practices and standard operations. Faces the problem of the other joinery industries or the other aluminum or other things where standards are not there, people are doing on their own and all those things. We should cut it down, and definitely UDMA can do it. Only thing, my dream, my passion, after Bhiwadi, we were very successful in making a training center there in Chennai, and all the other major metropolitan cities. We should have a training center representing UDMA. So that is my passion, and I'll be there with UDMA for those.
So, you have already answered my next question. That is how you would contribute to UDMA and uPVC industry.
Most important thing, the industry has taught me everything, Shobita.
Yes, sir.
Because it is not that I went and learned myself. Every day, every customer taught me. Every other friend of mine in the uPVC industry taught us what is it. And my parent company, Commerling, I will never forget them. It was always a dream for any manufacturer to go and see the German standards. So that happened through Commerling. Because what is the German standard of uPVC windows? That had really happened. And I'm very, very thankful to Mr. Farid Khan, who's our parent company owner and director. He's been very, very supportive, because without the support of these my hardware suppliers like KM Enterprises, Mr. Kandan, other people, other giants in this industry. I'm just representing these names because Kandan was the first person to teach me what is a uPVC window, what is an openable window in a classroom. In a 150 square feet classroom in Coimbatore, he taught me what is that in 9 athletes. So all these people, I'll never forget them, and definitely my contribution to UDMA is only thing. I will, whatever is possible in terms of training, whatever is possible in terms of getting people up to the industry, motivating them, get to the line, and I'll be there.
So, you are among those few people who really think that they owe to the society and others, and they really want to give it back. Thank you. Thank you so much, Veera sir, for inspiring us and sharing your thoughts with us.
Definitely, Shobita. It was a great session. And I believe every one of us should have these podcasts done, and they should all share their thing, and we should record it. And all these things are the learnings which we can take it to the industry. And thank you very much, and wonderful congratulations to you once again.
So, today, the moral of the story was be persistent and never stop working. So, this is Shobita Mishra signing out. See you in the next episode of Industry Talks by UDMA.